Now then, guys, I'm FINGEYMAJIG, and this is episode 12 of Leeds United Career Mode. Today we've got a couple of games for you, as normal. They are both league games. And we start with Derby County at the East Point. Then we travel to Brentford to play Brentford, funnily enough. So, a couple of good games there can really put a stamp on the league. Brentford have actually had the better start than Derby, even though Derby are the big spenders. So, we shall see how we get on. No training as yet. What's the breaking news? Stephen Defoe. Lee, ooh, yeah, that's me. One for the future, what? That's not... what's it to press? View player. Scout him, it can't hurt anything. Right. So it looks like we'll be using a first team. They're looking fine and dandy. I'll leave it as that for now. And we'll advance on. Excellent. Stop simulation. Try and do a training session before game. Damn. We're not on track. We're 10 games into it. Get over it. I'm gonna praise Weidveld. They've actually got... That didn't take long, did it? Set up a scouting network. Right. We'll try. We'll see if we can get another chief. Lucas Redaby. Denmark. Playmaker. Another loud drop would be nice. Another loud drop would be nice. And we'll send him to Netherlands. Let's see if we can find a Van Basten. So I sent the lad to Africa for 6 months. Youth Academy. Look at that. Need to work on him. Fred Callum. '74 to '94. Ewan Johnston. I've got some players to bring up there. Excellent. Right, so it's game day. Let's have a look at this bench. I'm gonna swap Grot for Ekiban. I'm gonna go with that. Give Alioski this shot. See if we can get some form back. Let's see if I can do these Rams over. They signed Wampy. He was one of my stars at the end of my career on FIFA 17. Juan Pablo Anor. Got a mean left foot. Good at free kicks.
Well, tension in the air here. It's got all the ingredients, hasn't it? And it's our main feature today on EA TV. Join us soon.
I like that little addition that they've done.
Well, the ghosties and the ghoulies might be out, but also out are the footballers on Halloween. Alan Smith alongside me, and I'm Martin Tyler. And the game today, Leeds United.
I hope they'll be asking for their mummy at the end. Come on, Leeds.
Leeds who kicked off. One or two tackles early on. He's got a free kick.
Excuse me.
He's going to get his message across the ref. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. That's a fine challenge, and he's got the ball. Safety first there. Bradley Johnson.
Ex-Leeds United, Bradley Johnson.
They've cut the pass out there, and maybe that will ease the pressure.
Oh no.
Play until they got that challenge in. Goal news now from Norwich. Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for Norwich City. 6 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Pierre-Michel Lasogga. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it.
I haven't had any success rolling on the player with him.
Leeds United looking for a victory here. It's not going to be easy. Got to be. Well, it looked a bad miss. I think the defender just put him off.
Yeah, he's got to take
Come
a
on,
lot of
Kennedy,
credit
you've
for
got
that
to
because,
be
he had to take the shot quickly. He
Oh.
was trying to score.
accurate than that and
He's got something to tell us about a goal at the KC Stadium.
It's a goal for Middlesbrough.
more prolific.
10 minutes
That's the word I'm looking
1-0.
for.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack.
Samuel Saiss. Well, this is where you want to come to see goals. The performance of the players, the hope. Lovely ball.
You're going to be one of the
It'll be a
stars
threat.
for the future. All being well anyway.
Cayley.
On that left wing, you and Tierney.
Andre Wisdom.
Getting the youth academy going well as well. Eventually,
Looking
you
good, this
one of the
move.
first choice
It's
goalkeepers.
a good cross. Cleared away
Hopefully
by
McKeith
the
will
defender.
Progress well, and I'll have a good centre
Trying
half.
to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Pierce. This with a chance to go into the lead now. Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. A goal from Fulham, Alan McInally.
It's a
Come
goal
on,
for Leicester
Leeds.
City. 21 minutes played. 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Samuel Saiss. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. They've opened them up here. And they've scored. That's the first goal of the game.
Alioski. It's a good start. Mind you, Derby haven't had the best of starts. They're quite low down at league.
Well, he gets the credit, and the credit was being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I think the easiest goal he will score this entire season.
And it's Leeds United who are now leading. Bradley Johnson. Keogh.
Bradley Johnson was part of a Leeds United team that knocked Manchester United out of the FA Cup.
Consecutive victories, chance to make it 10.
Every chance, I would imagine. The way that the strikers are performing up front, the way that the back four is
FA
defending.
Cup.
They look
Hit the bar and got in. And the goal looks spectacular and is very important.
yeah, there was some power behind that effort. I think the crossbar's still shaking.
So away we go at 1-1. Michel Lasogga on the attack here.
Oh,
Emphatically
damn.
just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Luke Ayling. Nugent. Joe Ledley. Alex Pearce. Good position. They've worked this attack very well.
Oh,
To a quite a dangerous
terrible.
position now. Nugent. Joe Ledley. Little private game between the two of them. And here's the shot. Easy save for Wiedwald in goal. The good thing about these pitches these days, even when we're getting rain like we're getting here, it just goes straight through.
It does. And
Great chance!
What a goal.
At the moment they've scored here and they're into the lead. Highly skilled, very silky, easy on the eye.
but that could easily go down as one of the team goals of the season. Beauty.
Another angle on it here.
It's been tight before that goal, but now the manager, he's so pleased because I reckon he feels his team can go on and win this.
Leeds United with the lead. Now Johnson. Joe Ledley. It's all happening at Loftus Road. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Sheffield United. 38 minutes played. 1-1.
Interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan. Samuel Saiss.
Come on.
Moving forward with some danger. Good vision here. Opportunity now. Out in front of goal.
Got to find the happy medium where you... Oh! That didn't go according to plan.
Goal news from Cardiff.
It's a goal for Cardiff City. 42 minutes played. 1-1.
Thanks, Alan.
Taking on the defenders.
Pulls it back now. And that will be a corner. The referee has given a corner here.
Not bad defending though.
And in it goes. Very good distance to the clearance.
Not a good challenge. Gonna try.
Oh!
It was a real opportunity, but there might be a key moment in there from a defensive point of view.
Yeah, well, they really did converge on him quickly. He didn't miss by much, but he's missed it.
What have they got Wampy
To Johnson.
actually listed as?
The official has indicated 3 more minutes.
Position, I mean.
Here they are on the attack.
He was a right winger for me. Left-footed right winger.
Back with a very successful tackle and a chance for counter-attack.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
No, not too.
Well, this is half-time. That's the whistle. And 2-1 is the score at this stage. Well, it's been a big...
Very. I think I'm going to make some subs soon.
This could be a problem for the referee in the second half because the rain is still lashing down. Samuel Saiss. Penalty at Sheffield Wednesday.
Nice.
Penalty for Sheffield Wednesday.
Wonderful chance! And they have scored! And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match, we'll see. He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Different angle on it here. Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Johnson. Nugent.
I'm going to have a look at my subs. just going to try that.
Luke Ayling.
Could be better.
He's lost it in the tackle. Now, can they break? Shot on! Comes out off the goalkeeper. And in it goes towards the far post. It'll be a corner.
What happened then?
Wondered about this injury, and they are going to make a substitution. Doesn't look too serious, so precautionary stuff maybe?
Yeah, I think it probably is. I mean, this lad doesn't normally come off if it isn't anything too serious, so I think maybe they are protecting him.
He's got his shot off.
Whoa.
Now.
Thought that was going to go in.
His second goal of the match, and the goalkeeper determined not to be beaten a second time.
Yeah, I think he was disappointed how he got beaten the first, so made amends there.
Goal news involving Cardiff.
It's a second goal for Cardiff City. 56 minutes played. 2-1.
Cheers, Alan.
Damn.
Joe Ledley. On the attack here.
Ah, come on.
The challenge.
Still good strength though, that.
Throw here. Well, they're going to shuffle the pack a bit now. He's aimed for the far post here. Here's a chance, the goalkeeper exposed. Oh, that would have looked great if it had flown in, but in the end it didn't fly very close at all.
No, he looked a bit
No, it
embarrassed
didn't.
after that.
Crossing's getting better though. Definitely getting better.
And Johnson.
Crossing's definitely getting better.
Nice bit of interplay between these two. Up at Sunderland, Alan McInally is on patrol. Alan, a goal from the Stadium of Light.
It's a second goal for Sunderland. 62 minutes played. 2-0.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Please contact the nearest security guard. Thank you.
Kennedy. Samuel Saïs. Could be dangerous. Surely.
Get in.
And the ball's in. It's a goal.
I think a manager loves that kind of goal because it was a real team effort, the way they moved the ball about, and once it came to the finish, it was an unerring effort.
They are playing well. Their superiority increased really with this goal.
Well, you can only see more goals coming their way, the way they're playing.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Guided through. He's through here. Should be. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
Now Wisdom.
Thought that was going to drop in then.
In the end.
Yeah, he didn't catch it properly. I think he probably closed his eyes there.
Thought that was going to drop in then. I think I'm gonna give McKeith a starting next game.
And now we're going to have an alteration.
Number 29, Marcus Olsen.
And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
Wonderful to watch. He took those 2 goals superbly well.
Good defending. Olsen. Nugent.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it.
Onto the attack now.
Space for the shot!
That was
It's a tremendous goal.
Well, he's only been on the pitch
Yep.
a matter of minutes. I'm not sure he's touched the ball before this, but a vital touch there to score.
And here he was, faced by the goalkeeper. That was the challenge. In you go. Easy as you like.
It looks easy, doesn't it? But I can tell you it's not.
You have to be at the top of your game to try it and to convert it.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour.
So what about Derby County's next game?
They're playing Reading in their next match in the Championship. I think it'll be a tough one for them.
Nugent.
Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation.
And he shoots from
Whoa.
range. Well, nowhere near. He was a long way out.
Yeah, I think that's a waste to try his luck from there.
Not quite good enough so far, Alan.
The opposition must be absolutely delighted. They'll be hoping to restrict him to as few touches as he's seen so far.
On paper, very little to separate these two sides. On the pitch, only one side has shown up today, and that's Leeds United. They've been absolutely relentless from the first whistle to the last.
Probing pass. Easy save for Wiedwald in goal.
Luke Ayling.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now. Good punch from the goalkeeper from the cross. Throw in to come.
Luke Ayling.
Kennedy. Excellent work with the tackle. Kennedy.
Oh, come on.
He's on the move all the time and makes lots of interceptions.
Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now.
Almost at a turn with him.
Nugent. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising.
Never give him a penalty.
It's a penalty. Well, sometimes we talk about the double whammy, but it's a single whammy here. It's just a penalty.
Yeah, the player concerned looked a little relieved. I think he thought he was going to see yellow there.
I'm going to go to my left. Bollocks. When I stood it safely, I never, ever
Alan,
normally
not something
dive.
you did too often in your distinguished career.
But I thought I'll have a go.
Yeah, I think some people are cut out for it, some aren't, and this lad certainly is.
Number 28.
Mainly
5-2,
because the
the
ultimate
scoreline.
team and people don't always know how to take
Not a goal that's
penalties.
going to count too much except to
Or
make
it
personal
never
wonder
normally
of the
goes
player who
right.
scored it.
Should be. And he knocks in the goal.
Well, I didn't see it as being as one-sided as it's turned out, Martin, but yet another goal and a good one too here in stoppage time.
Like I said, Derby have had a bad start though.
Well, it's just a footnote to the match, really. It confirms the win.
And that would
I
have
think the
turned.
goal scorer will be pleased. Another one for his tally late on the match here.
Little surprising that it is as one-sided as this late in the game, but the team leading deserve the margin of... And the whistle's gone. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. They've opened them up here, and they've scored. That's the first goal of the game.
I will take that, definitely.
English Football League Championship. Burton Albion 1, Barnsley 1, Cardiff City 2, Ipswich Town 2, Fulham 1, Bristol City 2, Hull 1, Middlesbrough 2, Leeds United 6, Derby County 2, Norwich City 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Queen's Park Rangers 2, Sheffield United 1, Reading 2, Nottingham Forest 1, Sheffield Wednesday 3, Millwall 2, Sunderland 2, Bolton Wanderers 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Leeds United with 39 points. In second, rising up the table, are Middlesbrough with 28 points. In third and falling are Aston Villa with 27 points. In fourth, climbing the table, are Wednesday with 27 points.
Chef Wednesday.
In fifth, rising up the table, are Sunderland with 26 points. In sixth, moving down, are Birmingham with 24 points. In
He's
seventh
gonna
and
be
falling
really
are
good,
Wolverhampton Wanderers with 23 points. In eighth, Ipswich Town with 23 points. Bottom of the table, moving down, are Preston North End with 9 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom climbing the table are Norwich City with 10 points. Third bottom, Cardiff City with 13 points. Fourth bottom and falling are Derby County with 14 points. Fifth bottom, rising up the table, are Barnsley with 14 points.
Release him. Leave them for now. They're doing alright. Right, let's go and have a look at training. Martin's progressing well. He's already up to Peacock. I'm gonna give Bailey. Come on, Bailey, you need to start. Start getting better. Give these youth teams players a bit of a going over. There is gonna be some good youth players coming through here. Got 3 seasons to make 10 million out of them. I don't like selling them though, because the key's already up to 62. like that right back as well. That Greek right back. Look at that, he's already worth more than Bailey. Progress better. Right. Let's have a look at this. Thinking of... Is it the wrong game really to give McKeith his debut? I'm gonna go with that. I think. See what it closer to game day, because I might give McKeith his debut. And admit defeat on that right back. I got on a free transfer and I put him up for sale in January. That looks like Saiz played at month. Right, let's advance on anyway. And again, players leaving an international, don't... I've got a Ecuadorian international. That's the I'm going to sell in January. Stall. Game day already. Oh, Woods. I'm going to start him instead of Klitsch. McKeith. Yep. Gonna go with that. Brentford, they've had a good start to the season. I'll go black. Got Bailey in net. That's what I'll call him. Axel. Or Tansy. Zebby.
Hi there everyone, Martin Tyler along with you today. Alan Smith's alongside me, and we've got a game from the League Championship, Alan.
Yeah, I'm Martin, really delighted to be here.
Let's hope I can
Brentford against Leeds United.
keep this momentum up.
Leeds United, a real spring in their step on the back of that home win in their previous game against Derby County.
Great performance, great result, 6-2. Maybe they won't get as many today, but I think they'll win.
Check for you on how Brentford will line up for this match. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over all defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, three up front can cause the opposition back four some problems.
Check for you on the Leeds United lineup.
Oh, unlucky,
The kind of players
Pavel.
that we expect, the kind of performances we expect from the individuals trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but it just depends on the attitude of the players out there. And once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more adventurous and push on.
He's got his shot off now.
Oh, that's
Off
a
the
goal.
bar and in.
Well, sometimes it comes out, but I think he deserves his luck there.
That's a goal. Well, obviously that's a goal, but that's a good goal.
Well, in it goes via the underside of the bar. Always looks special.
Well, maybe a little bit of luck there, but he's hit it hard and true and got his reward.
Proper thump.
Leeds United in front.
Scored a couple already, as Hernandez.
Been quite a wait for Middlesbrough to get back up
Some of
again.
them probably
They will be
couple
desperate
out,
to
but
stay up at the moment.
still
The
putting
league
them in
table
net.
is suggesting that they might not do that. The hope for Middlesbrough is still enough games to ensure survival. To get the equaliser.
Oh, right tackle, Gaetano Berardi.
Woods.
Oh, that were
unlucky.
unlucky.
Was able to intervene. Camohelo Mokocho.
That's the name. But they've got his nickname at the back of his shirt.
That's good movement forward here. Goalkeeper will get this one, no problem.
Complete scuff shot. Jones there.
Camohelo Mokocho.
Okahela Makocha.
Judge. Now this looks promising. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. In quickly. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Josh McEachran.
Nice bit of footwork from the attacker, but it was made
Oh,
too easy
no.
for him. Poor
Well
defending
in,
there.
Zeb.
Well, a corner to come because of that deflection. Just worried about the rain only, in that it's impairing a bit our visibility of the proceedings out there on the pitch.
Yeah, well, nice and dry up here, but unlike the players, who will be
I
pretty wet
mixed
after
a
5
word of
minutes.
clearance and cleared up then. Cleared, I said.
Stopped
good
emphatically and just
clearance.
as well. The approach play looked very encouraging.
Sometimes I sound like a pro.
Goal news
Dunce.
from Bolton, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Norwich City. 26 minutes
Well,
played. 1-0.
think
Cheers, Alan.
sometimes he's optimistic.
Possession given away once more.
Oh.
They've got numbers in this attack.
That will-
He's had a go here. Hit it hard.
Thought that were in that.
True.
That were good, that. unbail it.
Won it back with an interception. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. He's going to try his luck. Great save. Now they've got to defend the corner. It's all about discipline. And it's taken.
A header.
And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for
Is
this.
that Dallas?
It should get them across the line at the end of the match. We'll see. And that was a truly fabulous goal.
It was a nice corner, and didn't he attack
Yeah,
it well?
Stuart Dallas scored a couple of good headers in his time.
Just widen the margin
Already,
here to 2-0.
I'm doing better from corners
Number
and
15,
crossing
Stuart Dallas.
in FIFA 18 than I did in 17.
Alan McAnally's at the iPro Stadium. Alan, what have you got for us?
It's a goal for Reading.
Still
33 minutes played.
got lots
1-1.
of way to go
Interesting news
yet
again. And shoots!
to get proficient at it, but I'm getting better at it.
Here they
Definite.
are on the attack. Has to get it away. Guiding it through. He's through here. Real chance.
Get in!
Well, it's point-blank range, but you've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't.
Well, there is a big difference between
Oh,
these
we've
two
got
teams,
one
and
strike
that
as well.
goal has meant it's reflected in the scoreline.
And he
I
took
think
it wide.
it's going to be a stroll.
Wider than
here on in
I'd
because
like.
they've got a big cushion, rightly so, well in the lead.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Well, let's pause for a moment to let in Alan McAnally here with some goal news.
It's a goal for Queen's Park Rangers. 37 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Good vision here. He's in. They've opened the... Oh, well saved.
Oh, what a good save that.
Still on the attack, and they've got a corner.
No, too close, keeper.
Challenges for the ball.
Good tackle
Yes,
that.
it was a goal that Alan McAnally was telling us about in his inimitable style. Queen's Park Rangers got it. Possibly a booking this.
Possibly. I'd poke him in the eye. At very least.
Yellow card, Alan.
Yeah, quite right.
These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
All right, it's a definite foul, Martin. It's a slight tackle, but he just mistimed it badly.
Look at the wall. They're trying to sneak an advantage. The referee's taken the right steps after the wall took the wrong steps. Stopped by the wall, who could have been caught out if that had gone underneath them. They predetermined, I think, to jump up and block the free kick. It worked.
Get in!
And what a goal!
That Kamaru.
Brilliant header, and no one knows it more than the scorer himself. He's absolutely thrilled.
Well, it wasn't just about the quality of header. That was good enough, but the movement that allowed him to find that space, that was the good bit.
Great goal.
Well, it was a really accurate corner and a fantastic finish by the boy.
Really satisfying when you do that. Well,
I have to say it's so
it is for me
one-sided
because
today, but all credit to the team that are racking
anybody
up the goals.
that has been watching me will know it's something that I have struggled with, I suppose you could say.
Trying to switch on the in this situation.
Never done enough of it.
And the added time
Used to be
will
alright
amount to
from
3 minutes at least.
3 minutes of added
Corners
time.
in previous FIFAs.
Be a chance here. They've got the ball in on the goalkeeper. Well, it looked a bad miss, but I think the defender just put him off.
Yeah, he's got to take
Done
credit
alright
for that
at
because,
time to time
had to
with the
take shot
crosses,
quickly, the lad who was trying to score.
but
Josh McEachran.
the last FIFA I really struggled with the crossing.
Judge. Getting forward well as a team now.
Struggled with corners and
That's
penalties.
outstanding. Who would have expected this?
Still struggling with free kicks a little.
Well, the player that we're featuring kind kind of players that we
but
expect the kind of
I'm making
performances we
inroads
expect.
with that. Just wish you could get a starting point
Well, we wonder if the second half's going to be
when
like
you
the first
stand
one-sided.
in front of the ball. If it gives you a starting point to where you're actually
On the move
going to
and
kick
able
the
to
ball,
cut out the pass.
or what direction you're going to kick the ball.
I think he saw the look from the other player.
You don't know whether
saw
he's
where the
aiming
pass was going,
middle
read it.
at goals, edge at goals, and if you
Spotted that
adjust
well
it,
and intercepted. Good forward play from them. Threads it through. Here's a chance. He's refused to be beaten here.
Well, standing ovation from the fans, and why not? What a stop.
pulled that too far back.
Well, the home team has been outplayed, and the home supporters have lost their will to support, I think. And shoots! Difficult skill.
I thought that were going to be a goal.
Timed it perfectly, as you have to do with those volleys.
Goal news from Ipswich.
It's a goal for Preston North End. 54 minutes played. 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Josh McEachran. Well, here comes the
Not
support.
looking forward to working with
Got his shot off now. Hit it hard, but not very true.
youth players. Watching them progress.
Josh McEachran, quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Now this looks promising. Kamohelo Mokocho.
That is a name that
I wonder what's gone wrong for the losing team today, because you wouldn't have thought in a game like this, a pretty even game on paper anyway, that they would have collapsed.
No, it's been a bit of a...
Looking for a through ball.
nice ball.
This might be it. Well, you could see what he was trying to do.
Lucky. Right. Let's have a look. Right, we'll put Lazo there. We'll swap you and you. We'll swap you and you. Swap quick. No, I'll leave it at that for now.
Passed it into the net, but passed it off target, well off target. Exciting player, isn't he? The wide man has been taken off now, actually, but one to certainly follow.
Oh, without question, he's got plenty of potential within him. Even now, he can improve from this, and I think there'll be one or two clubs knocking on this manager's door for his services.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
What are you talking about then?
He might be through. In with a chance. Shot on.
Get in.
There's the goal. Now, what about the celebration against his old club?
Yeah, that'll
Oh,
tell you a little something about how he regards
That's
his
Woods.
ex-teammates.
Important moment, maybe the most important moment in the match. They shouldn't be caught from here, should they, Alan?
I don't think so. There'll be questions asked if they are. And to be honest with you, Martin, the opposition looks down and out down there.
Leeds United.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Into the attacking third. Clever ball.
Clearance.
That's cleared out of play. It'll be a corner. Swung in from the corner. Cleared away by the defender. And that header goes over the line, and it will be a throw.
A reminder reminder that the stadium is a family-friendly environment.
Surely! And he scores spectacularly.
I think that was a bit fortunate as well, like, but
because it was a real team effort the way they moved the ball about, and once it came to the finish,
I will take it.
Unerring effort.
2 for him on the day, and 2 very well taken goals.
Good way to finish the stream of today.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Alan McInally's our man, watching elsewhere. Alan, what have you got to tell us?
It's a goal for
This is
Wolverhampton
with
Wanderers. 70
what
minutes
I'd
played,
call
1-1.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual. That's good movement forward here.
Oh dear.
Throw in to come.
Substitution for Brentford.
Well, there are other options from the bench.
10, Josh McKieran coming onto the pitch.
Pablo Hernandez.
Romain Sawyers.
Cross has gone straight to the defender, who's got time for an extra touch. Threads it through. Oh, chance! What a brilliant goal!
It's so hard to counter, Martin, that 1-2 touch stuff. The understanding between this team. Well, the opposition
That's a
couldn't
bit
get
ski
near.
again.
He can't have scored many better than this, with the bend he's imparted onto
No.
the ball.
Well, give him credit.
Excellent.
You can see exactly what he set out to do there and executed it perfectly.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour.
He's somebody that
Goal
I'm
news
hoping
from
will
Bolton.
develop
Alan
into
It's a second goal for Norwich City. 77 minutes.
an eventual
2-0.
replacement for
Thanks,
Pablo
Alan.
Hernandez.
Good vision here. He's in. It could be a chance.
Get in!
It's in the goal. 3 of the best. He's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick.
And I wasn't expecting this against Brentford at all.
Well, no wonder he's wheeling away in a super celebration. To get a hat-trick is a fantastic experience, and he's just done that.
Well, having scored 2, he was just so full of confidence, and he never looked like missing that chance.
Let's break off from here for a moment. News from Alan McInally, an update
Don't
about a
often
sending
get games
off.
like
It's
this.
a red card for the home team. They're down to 10 men. 80 minutes played. It remains.
This might be it.
Oh, I thought that was going to go in.
But there might be a key moment in there from a defensive
How
point
did
of view.
that go
Well, they
wide?
really did converge on him quickly. He didn't miss by much, but he's missed it.
Tackle.
Promising build-up until that challenge. Camohelo Mococho.
It'll take 3 minutes of injury time to say his name.
This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Here's a chance.
Ah!
Placement here, and not far away. But
Woodburn.
be frustrated.
Well, when you're that far out, I think if you just get some power behind it, the keeper will have little
See?
chance, but he chose the other option.
I'm unsure to whether Ben Woodburn's got a league goal yet.
Judge.
Him and
There's good progress with this
Kennedy
attack.
will make a formidable 1-2 on that left flank
Trying to
for
pick
me.
out someone in the centre. Not really away from the threat here. Trying to
I'll
catch
probably
the
end
other
up having
team
to
out with a
decide
quick
who's going
break
to
here.
be number
quick
one and
break.
who's going to have to be sold.
He's in now. That's a brilliant goal. Well taken.
Sabitski's having a
Well, that really is rubbing
day
salt
of
into the
days.
wounds. It's been a one-horse race out there today.
Well, that really has finished the job perfectly. They've
Cannot
dominated the
believe.
match.
Yeah, ruthless. They weren't going to go easy on the opposition. Thoroughly professional performance.
Judge into the
been
attacking
one of them games where it goes
Mococho.
and I've missed
That's
a
a brilliant
couple of
challenge.
sitters. Get in.
That's it. Final whistle.
At Brentford as well.
Absolutely extraordinary, exceptional, elegant, excellent.
Yeah, one of those matches, Martin, where everything he touched turned to gold. It was the
kind of players that we...
If Zabitsky can keep firing like that, I'll be one happy chappy.
The Football Association Challenge Cup. Colchester United 1, Stevenage 1. Crawley Town 0, Port Vale 0. Exeter City 1, Chesterfield 0. Morecambe 2, Newport County 2. Swindon Town 1, Coventry City 1.
Well, that's it for this
English
live
Football
stream.
League
I hope you enjoyed the
Aston
two games that
Villa,
I brought you.
Sheffield Wednesday
Positive
2.
results in both
Barnsley
and plenty
1,
of goals.
Birmingham City 1.
If you would like to see
Bolton
more of my
Wanderers
live streams,
0,
hit that
Norwich
follow
City
button on the Twitch
2.
page.
Brentford
Also, if you
0,
follow me on
Leeds
Twitter, you'll
United
get
9.
notifications of my latest
Derby
live
County
streams
1,
and details of
Reading
new game
2.
clips and
Ipswich
the
Town 0.
playlist that I have on
Preston
my
North
YouTube
End
channel,
1.
which is also at FINGEYMAJIG.
Middlesbrough 0.
If you leave
Sunderland
notifications on and all, you will
Millwall
get
0.
notified of
Burton
when I'm
Albion
going to
1.
be live, when I've
Nottingham
been
Forest
live, and
1. Queen's
what's
Park
happening.
Rangers
As
1.
always, thanks for stopping
Sheffield
by.
United
It means a lot when
1.
you take
Hull
time out of
City
your busy
1.
days
Wolverhampton Wanderers
to
1.
come and
Fulham
watch my
1.
latest antics.
So what do
I'm
those results
FINGEYMAJIG.
mean to the league table?
I will try and do
At the
better
top of the
next time,
table remain
and I'll
Leeds
see you in a
United
bit.
with 42 points. In second, Aston Villa with 30.